Hello, Frank.
Hey, Josh, how you doing, man?
I couldn't be doing any better. How are you, my friend?
Very good. I'm actually on my way to the airport right now.
Where are you going?
I'm going to you, to L.A., actually.
Well,
I'm leaving New Jersey tonight.
Come on over anytime you're ready.
All right, sounds good.
We got a space right here for you. So yeah, I wanted to ask you where you were because you weren't at the big wing ding last night with Weezer.
I know. I was home bottle feeding my babies.
Well, I mean, every now and then you got to say what's more important, and in this instance, I would probably go with being on stage with Weezer. No offense to the kids, I'm just saying.
It's on paper that's true, but you got to. If you saw how damn cute they were, you can't deny them food.
Look,
unfortunately.
Look, my kid is even cuter than your kid, and I would punch my kid in the gut if it meant that I could play My Name is Jonas on stage with Weezer, and my kid wouldn't hold it against me. My kid would be totally fine with that, I think. So, yeah, if you haven't heard by now, it's all over the internet. A couple of the dudes from My Chem got up last night with Weezer at that secret show to do My Name is Jonas. Okay, so, Frank, let's talk about the new record. When are we going to see it exactly? When are we going to see My Chem playing in L.A. again exactly? You know, all the pertinent info that we're all dying to know here.
Gotcha. All right. Well, from what I know, the record will be out mid-November. I'm pretty sure it's the 22nd, but all I know is mid-November. And as far as playing L.A., we would love to be there as soon as possible, but I think that might actually have to wait till November as well. We might be doing some sort of shows, maybe smaller underplay thing or a radio show. I'm not exactly sure, but I would love to play L.A. as soon as possible.
So, for those who haven't seen it, tell everybody a little bit about the trailer about the new album that's all over the internet these days.
Well, the trailer is that crazy. I mean, like anything that you could possibly think of: laser guns, Trans Ams, explosions, and robots and vampires all getting annihilated in the desert. And it's the most fun I've ever had in a weekend.
Well, you know, a long time ago, before anybody had really heard anything about the new record, there were all these quotes floating around that it was going to be much more Stooges, much more MC5. I mean, how did the record come out in your opinion? I mean, you totally happy with it? Best thing you've ever done? That's what everybody says when they put out a new record?
Yeah, I think I'm actually we are contractually obligated to say that every time you put out a record.
The people from Warner Brothers aren't listening right now. It's totally fine. Nobody from Reprise is on this phone.
No, well, that's the thing. I mean, if you're not 100% happy with the record, then you shouldn't put it out. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, we wrote a record, and we finished it, and we're like, oh, this is pretty good. And everybody told us that it was really great. And then we listened to it, and we're like, you know what, we can do better. And, good enough isn't good enough for us kind of thing. And so we went back into the studio, and we wrote a bunch more songs. And I truly feel like this is the best record we could have created right now.
Okay, so let me ask you a couple random questions here. Number one, what is your favorite cartoon of all time, Frank, from MCR?
Oh, The Simpsons.
What is the very first piece of music you ever bought with your own money?
DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Summertime.
Don't worry, Frank. I can edit all that out. It's totally fine.
I'm proud of that.
Once again, I can edit out your response, too, so that's totally fine. What was the last thing you stole?
Oh, a pair of sunglasses from Target.
Who was your first girlfriend, and how did that end?
Oh, man, her name was Jennifer, and that's all I remember. But my mom, she had a part-time job helping out at a dance studio, so she instead of getting me a babysitter, put me into the dance classes, and I met her in a dance studio class, and I was the master of ceremonies, and she was the head ballerina, and I loved her.
Wow, what age is this?
Yeah. I think I was probably maybe 3.5, 4.
Nice. You get a little kissing out of that?
I think I might have, but only for photo's sake.
Nice. Well, at least there's photographic evidence of that out there. Somewhere that Jennifer chick is putting that all over her Facebook and Twitter right now. At least I got to make out with Frank from MCR, that sort of thing. What was the very first car you ever owned?
Oh, Buick LeSabre. I think it was like might have been like an 89 Buick LeSabre, but I owned it way later than 89.
What would you like written on your tombstone?
Oh, I told you I was sick.
Oh, that's what everybody says. That's the best one ever. Either that or stay off the grass. Either one of those
Nice, yeah.
are amazing answers. All right, so Frank from My Chemical Romance, A, thank you very much for calling in. B, to reiterate, we will see an LA show coming hopefully before the end of the year, and the new record will be mid-November.
Yes.
Did I get all of that right?
I have my fingers crossed on that LA show.
Okay, so I did get all of that right. Frank, thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so very much. I had a great time, man. Thank you.